For years Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon have been a fixture in the world of reality TV. Their relationship showcased as a picture-perfect marriage on Married to Medicine. As a couple they'd been admired for their business acumen, their chemistry, and the way they balance their personal lives with their public personas. Their union appeared strong, almost unshakable. They'd weathered the ups and downs of reality TV business ventures and the pressures of public life, but as with every perfect story there are layers that remain hidden beneath the surface. But here's where it gets interesting. Dr. Heavenly, who has always been candid and outspoken, kept her personal life tightly guarded on social media and in interviews. Fans admired her for being open about her professional struggles, her family dynamics, and her bold opinions. But when it came to her marriage to Dr. Damon, there was always a sense of mystery, and in the world of reality television where drama is currency, this mystery only sparked more curiosity. What makes the story different? The couple was often portrayed as rock solid with no room for doubts or drama, yet there was always something simmering just beneath the surface. The world was led to believe that Dr. Damon was the loving husband, the family man, and the perfect partner to Dr. Heavenly, but no relationship is without its cracks. In reality, what they were hiding was far darker than anyone could have imagined. Fans had long suspected that there might be more to their story than what they were letting on, especially when rumors began swirling about Dr. Damon's past. Whispers of infidelity, secrets from his previous relationships, and mysterious connections began to spread like wildfire. And you won't believe what happened next. The biggest secret of all would be exposed in the most shocking way possible. Fans had no idea what was coming, but Dr. Heavenly, who had always been a master of controlling the narrative, was about to turn the tables in the most dramatic way. She was no longer content to let the world believe everything was perfect. With a new wave of accusations swirling around Dr. Damon, Dr. Heavenly had decided it was time to finally speak out and share her truth. In this world of high stakes, it's rare for someone to peel back the curtain on their personal life in such a bold way, and the moment Dr. Heavenly chose to do just that would change everything. The calm, picture-perfect marriage was about to explode into a whirlwind of drama, secrets, and shocking revelations. The world wasn't ready for what was about to come, and neither were Dr. Heavenly's fans. But now that the floodgates had been opened, there was no turning back. The question everyone was asking: what was Dr. Heavenly hiding, and why was she finally ready to expose it? The calm before the storm had passed, and what was to come would leave viewers on the edge of their seats. What started as a normal day in their seemingly perfect life was about to take a turn that would shake the very foundation of everything they had built together for years. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon have kept their relationship private, but in a sudden twist, Dr. Heavenly took the world by surprise when she made a bombshell revelation about her marriage. The secrecy surrounding their relationship was something fans could never quite crack, and now it was all coming to light. This was no longer a picture-perfect reality TV couple. What Dr. Heavenly revealed was about to change everything, and let me tell you, it's something no one saw coming. In an unexpected and jaw-dropping interview, Dr. Heavenly dropped a truth bomb that sent shockwaves through the public. Up until this moment, Dr. Damon had been presented as the ideal husband, the family man, and the perfect partner in the eyes of the world. However, this is how the world was about to see him, in a completely different light. Dr. Heavenly made it clear that there was much more to their relationship than anyone realized, and her words were cutting deep. For the first time ever, she spoke candidly about the hidden issues in their marriage, the struggles that no one had seen on TV, and the betrayal that she'd kept buried for so long. The most shocking part: Dr. Heavenly revealed that Dr. Damon had been hiding something far worse than anyone had imagined: his involvement with another woman. Yes, you read that right. She exposed the fact that Dr. Damon had been unfaithful during their marriage, breaking the trust that had been the foundation of their relationship for so long. But here's where it gets interesting. Dr. Heavenly didn't just stop at infidelity. She made it clear that this affair had been going on behind her back for a long time, and the betrayal ran deeper than anyone could have ever guessed. The craziest part of all: the person Dr. Damon was involved with wasn't just any woman. Dr. Heavenly revealed that the affair wasn't a simple one-time mistake. It was a long-term, passionate relationship with someone that had been in their lives for far too long. This was not a fleeting fling, it was something much more serious and far-reaching. Dr. Heavenly's voice shook as she described the devastating discovery, and you could feel the hurt in her words. But there's more. Dr. Heavenly went even further, revealing that the affair wasn't just an emotional betrayal, it was also an insult to her family, her career, and the life they had built together. The emotional weight of Dr. Heavenly's words left fans stunned and questioning everything they had previously thought about the couple. Could This affair really had been going on right under her nose. Dr. Heavenly didn't just speak out of pain, she spoke out of a need for truth. She emphasized how important it was for her to reclaim her narrative and set the record straight after years of being in the shadows, keeping things together for the sake of their children and their public image. She was finally done hiding. This wasn't just about her marriage anymore, it was about setting the record straight for herself, for her family, and for the millions of fans who had been rooting for them. And the best part, this explosive revelation was just the beginning. What Dr. Heavenly said in that interview was just the tip of the iceberg. The world now knew about the betrayal, but there was much more that she wasn't ready to share just yet. Her words set the stage for a whole new chapter in their lives, and it was one filled with drama, heartbreak, and yes, even more revelations. The entire world was watching as Dr. Heavenly's personal life was laid bare, and there was no going back. What happens next? Will Dr. Damon come clean about everything, or will he continue to hide the truth? Will Dr. Heavenly find a way to heal from this betrayal, or will this scandal tear apart her family? One thing is for sure, the drama is just beginning. Fans are left with more questions than answers, and this scandal is going to take on a life of its own with more twists and turns than anyone could have predicted. The world had barely processed Dr. Heavenly's bombshell revelation when Dr. Damon finally broke his silence. The question on everyone's mind: how would he respond to such a public betrayal? Was he going to take responsibility for his actions, or was he going to attempt to spin the narrative in his favor? Let me tell you, what he said was nothing like what anyone expected. Fans were eagerly awaiting Dr. Damon's side of the story, but the response they got wasn't what they had hoped for. Instead of a heartfelt apology or an honest reflection on his mistakes, Dr. Damon took a completely different route. His response was one of shock, anger, and strangely deflection. Instead of owning up to the affair, Dr. Damon came out swinging, claiming that the entire story was fabricated and exaggerated by Dr. Heavenly. But here's where it gets interesting: could he be telling the truth, or was he simply trying to save face in front of his fans, his colleagues, and most importantly his family? Dr. Damon's immediate denial left many questioning the authenticity of Dr. Heavenly's claims. How could he dismiss such a detailed and emotional confession? What makes the story different from others we've seen on reality TV is the level of complexity in Dr. Damon's denial. He didn't just deny the affair, he outright attacked Dr. Heavenly's credibility, accusing her of using their marriage for public attention and fame. His defense was filled with hurtful claims about Dr. Heavenly's character, casting doubt on everything she had said. The craziest part: in the heat of his defense, Dr. Damon didn't just target Dr. Heavenly, he pulled in other people from their inner circle, suggesting that there were ulterior motives behind her decision to expose their personal life. According to him, some of their closest friends and colleagues had been encouraging Dr. Heavenly to go public with the affair to keep their names in the headlines. Was Dr. Heavenly the victim here, or was she just playing the media game? As the back and forth continued, the tension grew unbearable. Fans were left to wonder, is Dr. Damon really the victim of a smear campaign, or is he desperately trying to cover up his mistakes? And what does this mean for their marriage? Could Dr. Heavenly ever trust him again after such a public attempt to cover up his wrongdoings? But here's the shocking part: as the controversy raged on, more pieces of the puzzle started to fall into place. Dr. Heavenly's accusations of infidelity began to resonate with certain truths from the past, and that's when the whole situation took a strange twist. Dr. Damon's denials might not have been as solid as they seemed, especially after a few slip-ups in his defense. Could he have been caught in a lie? And just when fans thought they had heard it all, Dr. Damon dropped another bombshell of his own. In a candid moment, he admitted to parts of the affair but tried to minimize its impact, claiming that it was a mistake from his past, that he had moved on from the truth. It seemed was much more complicated than anyone realized. But here's where things get really wild. What happens next? Will Dr. Damon